Hi guys, what's up? I'm Mary Richardson. I help professionals and entrepreneurs get past the things that are keeping them stuck. Procrastination, anxiety, self-doubt, even healing from a narcissistic relationship. Let's dive in. This video I'm going to talk about kind of a touchy subject, why you stayed in the relationship for so long and how forging your own path may feel. So let's dive in. So first of all, if you have been in a narcissistic relationship, maybe you had a narcissistic parent or you were in a relationship with a narcissist, you might look back as you're trying to heal and ask yourself, blame yourself, even judge yourself harshly for staying so long in a relationship that wasn't working. Or if you had a narcissistic parent, you might be really self-critical about why you kept going back and hoping they would be different, hoping the parent would finally give you that validation and mean it. Let's look a little bit deeper. So why you may have stayed in those types of toxic relationships for so long is because you may have not been self-supporting, meaning that emotionally you felt that you could not do it without them. You could not emotionally be on your own or emotionally be as well off without them. In other words, it doesn't have to do with finances. It means emotionally you were getting something from those relationships. So with a narcissist, they always dangle the carrot in front of you. They love bomb you, which means they tell you everything they think you need to hear, everything you want to hear. And how you know it's a narcissist is because it will be so over the top that it's sickening, where you think, okay, that's just way over the top. And of course, everybody loves to hear good things, but it's so over the top that you know it's fake, it's phony, it's not genuine. And that's where you can start pulling away from the narcissist because it's always attached with strings. So meaning any good thing they say to you, you can surely bet a narcissist will be asking you for something as part of telling you good things. It might be a day later, but they always have an agenda. So if you're not sure if you're with a narcissist or have a narcissistic parent, just know that they are often, well, almost always, they have an agenda, right? And they don't care if it hurts your feelings. They don't care about your feelings. In fact, it would, in their mind, be better if nobody had any feelings because they see it as an inconvenience to deal with anybody's feelings. And that's cold, but yeah, they can be very, very cold people. As you're healing and trying to move forward past these roadblocks that the narcissist has set up for you, they may be stepping on your boundaries, trying to get you to break your boundaries, trying to get you to not acknowledge that you even have boundaries. They're telling you maybe things about yourself that aren't true. They might be telling you, how unworthy you are, how you could never do something. Anybody who's telling you those kind of negative things, they're not for you. It says more about them than it does about you. We all have great things inside of us, and moving forward, that's the one thing narcissists really don't want you to do is move forward towards your goals and your dreams, because they know that it will mean less time with them. And the one thing they don't want, they have a huge fear of abandonment. Narcissists do. So narcissists, although it might not seem like it on the outside because they're coming from the ego, everything a narcissist does is it's really not confidence. It's all from an ego standpoint. And that's the difference. They have to be telling people how much they accomplished, how much they did, how good they are. If you're coming from a confidence standpoint, you don't feel the need to tell people how great you are. You just know it inside. So the narcissist is always coming at everything just from their ego standpoint. They deserve this. They want this. They need this. You owe them. Those are just a few examples. So if you have a family member that's a narcissist, this will ring true. You'll know it's right. So healing, you need to forge your own path, and that can be both exciting and painful as you heal from the narcissistic abuse, because it is emotional abuse. They want you to not achieve things. They'll say the right words, but their actions speak differently, meaning they don't really encourage you to achieve your dreams. They might say it, but always look around when they're saying this thing about you that, oh, you should do that or you could do that. Look around at who else is in the room. That's really what they want, is the other person to hear that they're encouraging you. But alone, they may totally ignore you. In fact, they might even tell you negative things. Oh, it's too difficult for you, or oh, you don't have the whatever to accomplish it. They'll say that in private, but out in public or around other family members, they will tell you how capable you are. And that's really where the love bonding or the trauma bonding comes in, because you want people, we all do, we want people to encourage us and to be behind us, but ultimately, anyone who can't be that way can't be that way all the time consistently, doesn't mean they're spending their time encouraging you. But if there are times where they're almost deflating your dream, or telling you negative things about yourself, that's like the complete opposite of what they did in front of other people. So forging your own path means you need to gain confidence in yourself. So no matter what anybody is saying about you or not helping you with, you'll be confident you can do it, and that other people, you'll start attracting better people. And the narcissist will want to stay away as you have stronger boundaries. So boundaries are like kryptonite to a narcissist. They look for people pleasers and people without strong boundaries. So as you heal from narcissistic abuse, encourage yourself, tell yourself good things, and have strong boundaries, and that will definitely help you. But definitely beating yourself up as to why you kept going back to that narcissistic parent, for hoping they would have changed, or trying to tell them you hurt me and hoping that they would change, or even in an abusive relationship, whether it be physical or just emotional and mental abuse, hoping that they'll change. It's almost like the grief process where you go through different stages of grief. And I think it's leaving a narcissist that can keep you stuck like that. So you kind of have to get to a point where you're just done and you're ready to move forward. And even though it might be painful, it might be hard, but it's also exciting and exhilarating to know that you chose yourself and your healthy mental aspect, your own mental health, you put a priority on that. And that will also repel narcissists, because they really want people who are willing to just put themselves last. So stop doing that. Put yourself first mentally. Take care of your own mental health. I'm not encouraging you. I'm only talking about adults with other adults, not with children. Obviously, your children have to be cared for and taken care of, and your pets, of course. But narcissists, colleague, family member, if you're both adults, you got to focus on your own mental healing so that you can be stronger. And narcissists, the one thing they will never do is change, and I'll tell you why. Because they actually believe to the depth of their core that there's nothing wrong with them. They actually believe that it's everybody around them that needs to change. And again, it comes back to they lead from the ego. Everything about the narcissist is all about their ego, right? How great they are and how much they deserve and how much everybody owes them all this admiration and attention. And there's covert narcissists where they will be one way in public. Everybody may love them in public because they're so giving. But the covert narcissists, a little tip, they can't keep that facade up for very long. So they will often retreat into their own private into their private life, and because they can't keep faking that genuine caring very, very long. because there's no depth to it. So they might ask somebody, how are you? Oh, that's so bad. Oh my goodness. You'll notice that they don't have a lot of that in them, that genuine empathy. So they won't be able to keep that up, where the rest of us are, genuinely, trying to help people and so on. So I hope this finds you very, very well. Strike up those strong mental boundaries. Tell yourself good things. Work on your own mental health. Move forward. And be well. I'll see you on the next video. I'm Mary Kay Richardson. I help professionals, entrepreneurs to get past the things that are keeping them stuck.